So I went to Taco Bell the other day and I had the new Doritos Nachos, and of course they were as tasty as you would expect them to be. But the overwhelming sense that I got after finishing them was that we're getting kind of ripped off here in Canada. Down in the US, of course, you've got the big hot selling Doritos tacos, which are basically tacos with a Dorito shell, which is awesome. So instead, we've got sort of these jury-rigged nachos that are basically just Doritos chips with a bunch of stuff piled on top of them. And I thought, well, this is something that you could easily make at home. That's in fact what I'm doing. I'm actually here in my kitchen, and I'm going to make those Doritos nachos to see if they're as good as what you can get in the restaurants, or actually probably maybe even better. So here we have our ingredients, which is basically we have some ground beef on the oven. We have some green onions, tomato, a little bit of Tostitos cheese sauce, sour cream, a bit of seasoning for the meat, and of course the nacho cheese Doritos. Okay, so we're ready to assemble the nachos now. The Doritos are already on the plate, and I have to admit that it's really weird seeing Doritos on a plate. It's not something you usually see. The ground beef has been cooked with the seasoning now, so we're going to put some of that on. And the big difference between making your own nachos, Doritos nachos at home versus getting them at Taco Bell is that you can be reasonably sure the meat is real. I've warmed up the cheese sauce in the microwave so we can slap some of that on. Next up would be sour cream. Next up, tomatoes. And finally, some green onions. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so now we're at the moment of truth, the taste test, so to speak. Is this going to be as good as what you get at Taco Bell? Let's have a try. Let's try some of the meat and the cheese sauce. So far, it tastes exactly like Taco Bell's nachos. Oh yeah. Okay. Shouldn't come as any surprise. These are way better than what you get at Taco Bell. I think it's just the meat quality, the cheese sauce, sour cream. You know everything's fresh. Is it more convenient to get this at Taco Bell, pay $3 or whatever they're charging? Of course it is. But it's something you can make at home very easily, very simple, not expensive to do it. Of course it's not healthy. It's Doritos after all. But are we Canadians getting ripped off? We definitely need those tacos. Can't make those at home. So let's get those tacos up here into Canada as soon as possible, because this stuff we can do anytime.